Alright everyone, it's Joe Sky. Welcome back to another video. We got another quote from Iroh. Sometimes life is like this tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel, but if you keep moving, you will come to a better place. I find this quote to be extremely true, and I know there's a lot of people like myself who are in a point where they don't know whether to keep moving forward because they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They don't know where they're going in life. However, I have more to say. This time he teaches the importance of patience and perseverance. Uncertainty is no reason to stop trying, and if you keep moving forward, you'll come to a better place, even if you don't feel that way right now. Iroh and Aang happened to be in a literal tunnel when he said this, but this advice works for non-tunnel related issues as well. When Aang and Iroh were in the tunnel, they couldn't see where they were going. They both had a mission, but they didn't know exactly where to keep going. But they kept moving forward because they knew that they would eventually get to their destination. Have trust and faith in where you're going, because if you do, you can never go wrong. Listening to your heart is extremely key. Patience and perseverance is key to moving forward in a life that you don't know exactly where you're going, you don't know how it's going to end up, or maybe you have a lot of self-doubt, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, you don't know where to keep going, but patience and perseverance are key. Iroh is speaking true words here. And I don't know about you guys, but my life is like a tunnel as well. And I know that if you're impatient, you aren't thinking it through, your mind's all over the place, and you have a lot of doubt in, you're probably not going to move forward and you're probably not going to keep pushing. Because most of you right now that are feel like your life's like a tunnel, you don't know where to go, you don't know if you're going to make it, you're scared, whatever, you got to keep going. Patience, perseverance, listening to your mind, following your heart is going to be key here. And at the end of the day, if you keep moving forward, you might get to a better destination. You might eventually see the light. You might not see it at the beginning, but you'll eventually see it. And just because there is no light in your life, that doesn't mean you stop. Most people get scared and think there's no point in going forward when the direction isn't clear or certain. Just because it doesn't look like you're going in the right direction, just because it looks like there's no end game, or how I want to say, the destination doesn't look clear, or maybe you don't want to do it, or maybe you're not going to get there or make it, keep going with faith. If you don't see the light in your life, just keep going with the mentality that everything will work out for my highest good. Having the right mentality is key. A lot of people go through a tough time, and if they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, a lot of people sometimes stop. A lot of people won't keep going if they don't see the light. They stop. Don't be that person. You keep going, because the people that are successful will keep going forward. You see Aang and Iroh here. Aang kept bending that rock, keep going through the tunnel. Even though he didn't know if he was going to see Katara or Zuko, he kept going. And a lot of people think that life is filled with ups and downs, or everything works perfectly. And if you're not seeing the light, sometimes people think like, oh, I don't know where I'm going. They think that's wrong. No. Sometimes you don't know where you're going. And if you keep moving forward, you'll eventually get there. You'll eventually make it. Sometimes you don't know where to go, and that's fine. Sometimes you don't know how to start. That's fine. Sometimes you don't know if taking the leap is the right choice, but I'm telling you right now, if you want to do it and you feel it, your heart wants it, you do it. Because the thing is that a lot of people think that life is ups and downs. Sometimes it's a down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Like sometimes life is like that. Sometimes you might not see the light, and if you don't, it doesn't mean you stop. Because a lot of people sometimes have to carve their own path to make their way out of the tunnel. And if that's you, you got this. Thank you all for watching. Comment down below if you feel like Your life is like a tunnel and you don't know whether to keep going or not. I hope this helped you guys out. Avatar has so much knowledge in their videos, and I hope this powerful quote has possibly impacted your way in a good way. And thank you. Subscribe as well.